We did a Portland, Maine, Empire.
Oh, yeah, with the big bulge.
Yeah, the Bulger. Dan Bulger came down. This is a top-notch club. If you want to work on material, it's a great room. Portland's a great city. When you show up, there's a lobster roll in the green room. Lucas, got to give a shout-out. Every show was amazing, and I'm up there with a notebook, like, is this anything? Okay, milk has an expiration date. If you're a pedophile, so does a kid. They get older? Huh? They're throwing tomatoes at me, but he let me work it out.
And you could jerk off to the milk carton.
The missing kid.
That's not bad.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Take that.
All right, I'll shoot some cream.
You have that.
Yeah, lobster roll. Now, how about this one? So you're in Portland. It's a beautiful city. It's super cool. You know, only 70,000 people live there? Mm-hmm. That city should be booming. It's like great food, great bars, the water. I guess it's cold.
It's cold, and it's just far away. There's not that many people in Maine.
I guess so.
It's the only one-syllable state.
That's true. But yeah, so we're out in Portland. I go, we got to get some seafood. We're out here. We got to get some oysters, some clams, some pussy, whatever. So we go to the Jay's Oyster House.
Oh, I know Jay's.
There's a wait. It's the No Kings Day. So we had to sift through the No Kings.
Oh, right.
Stephen King's from there. That's awkward. So we sift through there. We're kicking old people out of the way. By the way, it's a bunch of activists and old people. A lot of blue hair.
Hey.
Tried that on stage. No one liked it. But I was also at the bad momentum with the pedophile expiration date joke. So we go to Jay's Oyster House. It's a wait. We finally get in there. I sit down. We each get a dozen oysters. There's 3 guys, me, Lucas, and Bulger. Then we each get clams. Then we each get Bloody Marys, where we're doing the whole thing. The bills. What?
This is a gamble.
I know. I was like you. I was wonky at the end of this thing, but we're just eating oyster and clam and lobster and crab. And the bill is it's a pretty penny. I go, I got the bill. Holy jeez, the room starts spinning. It was like I bent over. I got vestibular manslaughter. And I go, Jesus Christ. All right, here you go. I drop a bunch of cash down there. I go take a piss. The waitress goes, is this all good? I go, take it. I get back. There's a guy on the table behind me. He goes, I just saw your special. And I go, hey, thanks. All right. He goes, let me get the bill.
Oh.
And I go, I just paid it. Bitch, get back here. And she's like, I'll see you later. She runs off with all the cash. It's flying behind her. So that was I think he knew what he was doing.
You want to say, hey, scan my Venmo.
Oh.
Say, hey, the check. Thank you. That's very nice.
Yes.
The check was $188. Here's my Venmo.
Yeah. Well,
send it over.
I don't want to go Venmo on the guy. That's a little uncouth.
Well, you're an uncouth guy.
I thought about it. I'm long in the uncouth. But John Wilkes uncouth. But yeah, I thought about all the things. Like maybe you could PayPal me. Yeah, Venmo. I take cash. COD. But yeah, so that was a real, you know me. This is a couple, less than 5, more than 4.
It was more than $400?
It was a lot of money. I mean, we got these Bloody Marys now are $25 for a cocktail.
Wow.
And they put a shrimp in there or something. But drinks are expensive. Seafood's expensive. Economy, gas, Iran.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was a bitch. God, the guy, he knew what he was doing, I think.
Yeah.
He watched me put the money down. There's my neighbor.
Ooh, she's so hot.
Very attractive.
If I may say.
Not my type. But, then we get out of there. Now, how about this one? We do the show, and there's a curtain there. It's one of these places. You've been there.
Yes, of course.
It's just
many times.
Curtain green room.
Curtains for us all.
Yeah, beef curtains. So you're right there. And you know me, I'm loud, I project, I'm on the couch going, N-words and systematic fibrosis, whatever. And a guy just goes, huh, and he sticks his head in. You're like, go, Jesus Christ, because there's no door. It's just a curtain. Uh-huh. Just a thin layer of...
Gabardine.
Thank you. So I go, what's up, man? Because you're like, I don't want to scare this guy. He could stab me. So I'm like, hey, what's shaking, man? He goes, I got to ask you one question. And then the guy's going, get out of here, man. You can't be back here. And he goes, one question. And I go, all right. One question. And he goes, what was the ShamWow guy like? And I go, that was your question?
Wow.
You stick your head in. The guy's got you in a headlock. And he asked me about Wow, because I did Kill Tony with him 10 years ago.
Oh, wow. So what was he like?
He was a bit methy.
Okay.
Big, like, MAGA methy guy.
I don't know much about the ShamWow guy. I know he's very popular or he's something.
He's just a rando, invented a product, hit it big.
And now he loves Trump, right?
A big Trump guy, but very millionaire but still trash.
Is he alive?
Oh, yeah. He did a set on Kill Tony.
Wow.
So...
There was a guy like that died.
Yeah.
A squeegee guy or something.
Yeah.
Because I remember DePaula did a joke about him, and then he died like the next day. Yeah.
Oh, what?
One of those guys. Yeah, My Pillow. Maybe it was that guy.
He's alive. Yeah.
Oh, well, there's a guy like of that ilk.
Uh-huh.
The infomercial guy.
Yeah. But you know what's great about this club is it felt like the old days where it's like me and Bolger, and then we did a 3-show Saturday. So you got a 4, a 7, and a 9.
Uh-huh.
And we did the 4, and you're like, all right, it's 5:30. The next show's not till 7. We got an hour and a half to kill. So we just drank beers at the bar next door.
Oh, that's fun.
And we had, a couple of Guinnesses. And then you see people from the show, and they're like passing Guinnesses down. So now you're like, woo, baby, doll. The sidewalk's moving, the trees are bended, and then you go do 2 more shows. Felt like a kid again.
It's a great town and a great city. I mean, that city really takes me back because that was like the big adventure when we were in Boston. You'd go up to Portland. You're like, we got a road. Meanwhile, it's like 90 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I told you, the old Comedy Connection in Portland is like the greatest room of all time.
I made him take me there.
Oh, really?
The old one, 'cause it's right on the wharf.
Yeah. It was like condemned. It was falling in the water.
Yeah, it's under if you look through the cracks, you can just see a fish.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that Empire is awesome. Lucas is the man.
Great time.
I'll be there in July 1st and 2nd or something like that.
I'm putting that on the yearly docket because to work out in there is perfect. It's small, it's tight, it's great.
They're hot and they're grateful. What do you got there? Did you look it up? Do you know what you're talking about over there?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Billy Mays.
Billy Mays. That's it.
OxyClean?
Yeah, OxyClean.
He's dead.
Billy Mays Hayes. Yeah.
Oh, OD?
I think he had like heart problems.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think it's neurofibril.
Cause of death.
Whatever.
Heart disease.
Wow.
Heart disease. He's
That's
probably
most deaths, I think.
inhaling that fucking clean.
No, it could be drugs as well.
I will say, OxyClean works. That works. You got
Really?
a blood stain in your panties, OxyClean it.
All right. Good to know.
Now listen to this commute, because now, okay, I did Friday, Saturday in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, I'm doing the Vets Theater in Providence.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's a big New England week
Mm-hmm.
end. So I go, all right, how the hell am I getting to Providence? And then I realize if I'm in Providence, I never do a Sunday show.
Oh.
So that's going to stink. Watch out. I never do a Sunday show. So I want to get back on Sunday night. So I want to check. I was like, hey, to my travel guy, I was like, check if there's a train going back from Providence post show. You know, if I can get on like a 10 p.m. train or a 9 p.m. train, something. He goes, there's nothing. I go, what about a flight? Is that crazy? He's like, there's nothing. So I go, F it, let's rent a car. So here is my Sunday travel. Hungover, wake up, get on a bus at 9 a.m. in Portland. The bus takes you to South Station.
The bus is out of control.
Out of control. I'm Batman. Takes you to South Station. Then I took a commuter rail to Providence from South Station.
Uh-huh.
Then from the commuter rail, I got an Uber to the Providence airport where I got a rental car. Then I got the rental car, drove to the hotel in Providence.
Wow.
And that was a long
So you went
fucking day.
quite a ways past where you needed to go
Is that
to
right?
come back. Well, the
so?
airport is south of the city.
It's in Warwick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only
Warwick.
about 15 minutes south.
Okay.
So it's not too bad.
It was more of a drive than I thought, but yeah.
Warwick. Yeah.
Wow.
Warwick.
Now, why not just rent a car in Portland and drive it to
I
Providence?
didn't think about that. I think I'd already bought in the bus ticket,
Ah.
and I said, let it ride.
Yeah.
But boy, getting back on a bus, you feel like an open micer. I'm like, it's like 9 a.m. You're in line in the cold, and then the throw your bag under the thing, and then I got on last because I was late because I was hungover, and everyone had bags on the seat. That old trick. So I had to do like the sorry, and this lady was like, okay, I guess because I picked her.
Can't sit here.
Exactly, it felt like that.
Don't try too hard because
That's a
some of those
mistake.
other
That was
ones,
a
my
mistake.
God.
I'm holding it in.
Ugh.
So I did it, and then I get to to Providence, and it's the Lil Rhodey Comedy Fest.
Little Roadie Laugh Riot.
Thank you.
Ah.
So there's a buzz in the air. I get to my hotel. Doug Key, his lady, all these people are all in the lobby of the hotel doing shots and espresso martinis because it's like 3 p.m. by this point. And I'm like, oh my God, you just want to get in and go to bed and take a But there's like all this fruffle, and they go, Norman! You know, I got my suitcase and my Klan hood on, and they're like, get over here. And you're like, oh, here we go. So you go over there, you do a shot of whatever. They tell you, oh, man, Bobby had a seizure last night. Chelsea Handler blew all of us. John Mulaney relapsed. You know, you're like, what the It's a fest.
I never even heard of this fest.
Jerry Seinfeld opened it last year. It's gigantic.
Matt
Wait,
Rife is
Jerry
there,
Seinfeld
Mulaney's
opened
there.
the festival? Oh, you
Yeah.
mean he went first?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I
the
thought you
first
meant
night.
like he started the festival in Rhode Island.
He's bored.
No, it just started last year.
I never even heard of it.
It's huge. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Ro-
Marina, Kevin Hart was there.
No,
Yeah, it's
it was
huge.
big.
So Doug Key goes, you ready for that gig at 4? And I was like, gig at 4? And he goes, you said you would do a bus. Oh, yeah. Comedy on a bus. And I was like,
another bus?
I forgot about the bus. I was on a bus earlier. So there's a group out in Providence that it's pretty great. It's like a school bus that they revamped with seats and a podium and a DJ equipment. And you drive around with drunks and you tell jokes with a mic.
Wow.
You stand in the front of the bus. I mean, I did Rosa Parks jokes. I did Tiger Woods jokes. Greyhound. What are you drinking, a Greyhound?
Do they normally have people of your stature?
No, everyone said
Yeah,
no.
who the hell's doing this thing?
I can't say no. I'll do a gig anywhere.
Did
But
they pay you?
Yeah, they paid handsomely.
Okay.
They were very nice. It's a couple. And I met the guy with the thickest New England accent of all time. He hosted. And Brad, yeah, cool dude.
Not my Brad.
No.
Which Brad?
Brad Pierce.
Brad Pierce.
I don't know if I know Brad Pierce.
He did a great job. He's like, we got Mark Norman up here coming down from you know, that whole thing. And he was hilarious, and he sets it up nicely. And, you know, you do 20 minutes. It's the longest 20 minutes of your life because you're in the middle of a bit. I was like you on the sidewalk. So you're like, and then another thing, whoa, because they take a turn, you know? And you got an old bar. That's all you got. So you got the bar and the mic, and you're just doing this. And then it's hard because there's a homeless guy outside. There's people fighting over here. There's a naked lady, and you're like, do I riff on that or do I do my act?
Right.
So we did a little of both. And they were super cool, great crowd. And
God, a bus show on the day of travel that you traveled on a bus.
Exactly. I was on a lot of transportation modes that day.
That's crazy.
So then you get off the bus, you go, okay, thank you. I think I got a DUI. And then you go to the hotel, you shower, and I go to the Vets Theater. Now here's a whole nother bag of jizz. This is a beautiful theater. It's like half sold because, you know, they're tapped out. It's Sunday, the Celtics are playing, and they saw Mulaney and Kevin Hart and Chelsea Handler.
Right.
So I'm on the last day of the last show. So it's like the Netflix fest. It's spread thin.
Uh-huh.
So then you're like, wait a minute. I'm at the Vets Theater. This is kind of a big deal. It's a great room. I have no act. I just put out a special. I've got like 11 minutes of material.
Oh, boy.
So, woo!
Well, you got the bus stuff. Just try the bus stuff again.
I talked about the bus, but they were like, we don't know about the bus. Like 2 people know the bus. And so it was one of those shows where I'm like tap dancing, I'm doing cartwheels, I'm doing props. I'm like, what's up with stools? Anything on the stage, I'm like, what is that, a curtain? Get out of here. The chandeliers are weird. You ever swinging on one of those?
Right.
I was grasping at any straw.
Oh, boy.
You couldn't believe it was the biggest charade. It was
Charade,
the biggest charade of all time. Like people in the audience going, like in unison, you know, everybody did this. Like, what did we pay for? What is this? How did this end up in this theater? I should have been in a basement with this. And it was one of those ones where I got a couple DMs after, like, hey man, that was a valiant effort. Hey, you really stuck it out there. You know, like I'll go into topical material when I have 10 minutes left.
Right.
You hit 45, 50 minutes. You're like, all right, let me talk about Tiger Woods or the amputee cornhole guy.
Uh-huh.
And I got into that about minute 18.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, what's going on with Iran? These Ayatollahs. One's gay, I heard. Ho-ho! And just eating. I got off Doug Key, goes, boy, you got into that Ayatollah stuff pretty quick, huh? I was like, yes, I'm out of material. So I kicked them in the stomach. I jumped in the rental car and barreled home. I got home at like 11:15.
Wow, boy. So did they clap at the end, or were they confused?
No, they were gone. They were gone. I looked down. It was an empty popcorn box and a poof of smoke.
Oh,
it was a bomb and a half. I feel like I just robbed. It was like a heist.
Oh, boy.
Except they left.